guys, and welcome back to another stream. Today it's a great day, I think. I don't know yet. Don't know yet, guys. Got up at the right time. I got coffee now, guys. I got coffee. Tastes better than anything else. I love the moon base, guys. I actually love this. Love this view right here. This is actually probably the best view. That's a disgusting view. We need to tear that down. Go tear it down. Destroy it. So what were we looking at for the building process? What do I need? How much oxygen do we have right now, too? Low on oxygen. Okay. And that's because we're not making copper sulfate. Well, we are making copper sulfate, aren't we? Could have swore we make copper sulfate. Yeah, there is copper sulfate production. It's just not fast. That's because we don't have enough brine production. We need more brine from conglomerate. Well, the aqueous nickel is the problem. Aqueous nickel is the problem. Okay. It's because it's not getting ejected fast enough. Does it even eject? If it's pointed down, does it even eject? Could buffer it, I suppose. Oh, it probably ejects into a hopper. Probably ejects into a hopper, actually. I think about it. Yeah, so what's going on is that it goes down into a hopper, and then it doesn't go down, it just gets put in the hopper. So there's probably like 20 stacks there, some baloney. 41% copper, sulfur, nickel. But that should have sped up our oxygen production slightly. I just don't know why we can't keep up with oxygen production. We are producing this at an insane rate. I think we need to run it faster. There we go. That might actually have done something. We can still power that, obviously. Yeah. That could be that's probably the case. Well, no, I think it was full in the centrifuge. I mean, that could be true, but it was full in the centrifuge, though. I don't think it was. I think it either was at first and then finally got all of its stuff filled. But it doesn't really matter. I can just leave it as it is right now. We should be fine. We have... I think oxygen is now just... It is going up slowly. Power saving upgrade didn't really help to take that out. But then also... hydrogen. We're producing too much hydrogen as well. Maybe I need a speed upgrade. That is also something we should get on the drills, by the way. Is some upgrades for those. I would say just the speed upgrades, but I don't know if we have the power for that. Or get more drills. We could stack them forever. Yeah. stack forever. So I'm gonna go into the old base. I'm gonna grab out all of this stuff. And I'm gonna also open to land since I forgot to do that. Alright, I'm gonna also get some of these things that I need from the main base. Ooh. Wait, there's another centrifuge here, or electrolysis machine. I didn't even remember this one. Great. I guess I have another electrolysis machine I didn't know about. What's really curious is if I could put together another setup for bauxite processing, because we did have one. I just don't know if where I'd put it. Well, I could put it in the upstairs. That'd probably work. And this thing, what am I gonna do with this? Because I don't even need that. Well, I do kind of need it, but... Anyway, mainly here for the gigantic launch pads and stuff. Start figuring out what we need to go to Moho. Well, to start figuring out. And let's see what's going on here. Pipes, glass. Could tear this down really easily. What if we shred it? Oh, doesn't do anything. Just AoE. Did I do a flat AoE? That does not exist in old HBM. Flat AoE, not real. Making an orbital station? How so? Because I could get us to the planet. But is it better to make an orbital station? What do we get different resources that way? I don't actually know. Reduce our cost of going there. Well, it doesn't cost much to go from the moon to the planet. Because we could just power it with the forestation. But it's the return trip that's probably concerning, I think. I haven't actually looked at the return journey, so I don't actually know about that, what it requires for the return, but I know that for the way out, it's not that expensive. I guess I could put these here, like, next to it. If I build it out enough. Boom. Instead of putting them behind it. But I gotta build this. Build this whole thing. And I don't want to enter through there, because that's sealed for a reason. Actually, no it isn't. There's actually no seal on that. I'm not opposed to the orbital station idea. I just need to know. Well, if that's for the return journey, like getting back, that would be pretty useful, I think. Because I bet the gravity on Moho is pretty high. So return is probably not super easy to do. I guess I could add another oxygen production thing somewhere. I don't know. Because I have another electrolysis machine. I could just disconnect sections of the base from oxygen. I think we'd get... Or I could just do what makes sense and... running on recycle there. Perfect. About this guy. Oh, nice. How are we still expending oxygen? How's it losing? Oh, now it's losing. So it went back to not running on recycle there. Yeah. That's how we're losing oxygen now. Could be the central area too. How much are we we're pressurizing it way too high, I think. If I remove this one. I don't think it will have done anything other than kill all my plants. That should have taken down the pressure slightly. Should have also decreased the consumption rate. Check. The oxygen consumption should be down. Yes, it is. It looks like it's sustaining itself. Yeah, it is. It's going back up. Perfect. Just what I need. Wait. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going up. It's at 800 sometimes. If it gets past 800, maybe. No, if it doesn't get past 800, then it's going down. Yeah. Which is an issue. And, I mean, of course, I could just put more oxygen in there, I guess. I do have oxygen tanks somewhere. I only have 2 left, apparently. What? I had like 50 of these. I can just connect these in. It will do the trick. Put them in right up here. Oh, I think I just fit one right there. Nice. Put it to orange for output. Oh yes, cold perfluoromethyl. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful substance. Needs to be in my fluid ID. It's the oxygen. Looks just like oxygen, dude. Where's about be oxygen? So everything's empty. Okay, both of those are empty. Perfect. Then I can set up, if I get my iron and stone, that's what I need. Is everything sealed? Is this door sealed? Okay, perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Go upstairs. I should have stuff I need upstairs. need another crate for that. Suppose I could just put it in with all the other steel. And I need these. And this. And these. Should be enough of everything I need. Gonna put those in there. And then I can start building a thing that does amazing stuff. I think it's like this pattern for technical blocks. I think that's what I want. I think I want technical blocks. I don't know. Oh no, it's like that pattern. Yes, that's terrible. Then you put those into this box full of saplings and dirt. Kind of useful stuff, though. I suppose I could just run them over to the box over here. That's pretty empty. Yep, just fill it with all the random stuff. Perfect. That does the job. Gets the job done. Then we're just finishing up the walls for the central tower column. Technically not even tower. It was gonna be a tower, but then I came back from break and just was like, no, this is not a tower. This is not gonna be a tower. But we have to get these rooms finished, and then it can be pressurized. I guess I could do like a glass somewhere. I'm gonna do more glass stuff. Put it up here. Boom. And I don't know if we extended out the roof. Do we? Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do. Extend out the roof, guys. Oh, do we have any silo hatches back on Earth? Oh, this is a question. This is a question. Do we have any silo hatches back on Earth? If we have any silo hatches, just set one up so I can. That's a great idea I just had. Actually, yeah. Silo hatches. No, we're not gonna launch rockets out of this, but this will look absolutely beautiful with a silo hatch on top of it. Actually, that might be a dumb idea, though. That would make no sense to do a silo hatch on the top. I don't know why. Yeah, that would make, like, no sense. Maybe not. Maybe it makes a lot of sense. Maybe it's, like, the most absolute, most genius, brilliant thing of all time. I just can't think of why. I need to put in an airlock for this, and maybe build it a couple blocks higher. Also, that needs to be not centered because the other one is not centered. Durr. Just be like, there's... How many blocks are between those? I think we're getting close. 6? Oh, is it 7? 7? Holy crap, dude. 7 blocks. What am I at right now? 6? Or no, that's 4. Okay, yeah, we're at like the next one. Any size. If we have it, just send it. But if we don't have it, I don't really care. We should have one in the boxes, though. I'm pretty sure we have one. Then all we gotta do is put in some more technical blocks. There's an entrance here. What was I thinking? Why would I put the entrance there? I could just put it in the same spot. Like, just go like this. Nice. Mirror it. That'll be an airlock. So basically it's an exit for both of these sides. Even though you don't need this many exits, but I mean, maybe. Maybe. Well, if you have more airlocks, there's more chance that you didn't accidentally open it earlier and just left it open. It's actually pretty genius. Nice. Let's see what we have. Guessing this is the silo hatch. No. I was like, maybe. Just maybe. My oxygen's getting kind of low. Maybe I should go refill. Or I could think about refilling it and just not go do it. Cool. It's kind of done. It needs a little bit more work, though. These will be airlocks, so don't question them. Why is it on the exact same side still? What was I thinking? My brain was not working. Brain no worko. Let's get oxygen and cut plants once we get inside. Also close that before we do one of those things that we typically do. any sticks still? Nope. Turn this one on. Wish I had put automatic controls in this. Need to keep up that coal coke production. Awesome. We're doing great. We're doing God's work right now. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I got them all. I guess I should make a steel crate too. I think I should do that. Make some crates so I can not run out of coal coke storage. Nice. Oh. There we go. Oh, avoid that stuff. Don't need that stuff. Don't need that stuff in my inventory. Right here. Perfect. Is this thing maxed out on sawdust? No. This one? Okay, maybe it does max out? I don't know. I don't pay attention to it enough. I should check that more often. Okay, and if I go check my oxygen, not running on any of that. Okay. Oh, I had those on. Could have silk touched the. Oh well, I didn't have my drill on me, so couldn't have. This layer's good. All I have to do is build it around, and then I guess I could put the other rooms in, but I don't know. That will be fine. We'll get to that in a second. Of course, I need to put in the factory blocks or industrial blocks. Maybe that doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like what I need. Then I could just do this. I'm just gonna do it on both sides. Put in two. for an airlock to be put there. I think I have more glass over there. Maybe. Nope, 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 nope. Got it. There we go. Auto shredder. I guess I'm gonna just shred all these. Wait, I could do auto shredder and vein miner. Perfect. This does it even better. This will tear everything down. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this gravel, honestly. Can't actually really use it for much. Oh, it'll make sand, I guess. Or fill in a hole, maybe. Maybe I could fill in holes with this. Oh, look at this divot right here. Just start filling it with actually probably a great idea. Wonder how gravity actually works on the moon. If I drop gravel, does it apply? I think it does. Next goal, frack the moon. Well, once we turn Walmart into gravel, we can put it all into this crater. I mean, I guess that's a interesting statement, but I kind of like this crater. It looks nice. I mean, from the window. Walmart crater. Well, nobody said anything about what's going on today, so I'm kind of confused about that. They just said nothing. There's no instructions at all. That's typical. I like that. Typical. Cool. Well, I guess it's just normal then. Normal day. Hopefully it's not some stupidness this morning. Just a run would be nice. Just go for a run. Not do a circuit. That's all stupid. Do a circuit. What? What about running? What about cardio? They always forget that. It's annoying. But I'm just gonna focus on turning my Walmart into gravel and putting it into the hole. Such a weird statement. Well, that and also repairing the building. Or finishing the building. Need quartz for the next layer. And then more stone. Here we go. Vein miner and fortune should do. AOE auto smelter. Oh. Okay, I just smelted some iron on accident. So, I just need to do this section, all technical blocks. Let's go ahead and get these ready. Then we need to put a room here. Seal this off somehow. We could just bury it in gravel. It's not a terrible idea. And then, finally, we'll put it in the rest of that up there. So I guess we'll get started with this. And airlocks. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta do. I think we have some glass inside we could use for those. If we do, it's perfect. These rooms aren't really that tall. I think this is the bottom level. Anyway. To actually put in a room here, I just gotta put a hole in the wall. Ah, nice. Well, this is not even pressurized, so don't worry. There's a reason it's not actually outputting any kind of pressure. So I haven't put any things in there for that. But then I guess this area is not. Never mind. That's the room you don't want to mine. Okay, take that back. Well, I forgot about that part. Let's go ahead and seal this before I mess it up. Oh, up here. This is where I want to be. What the heck? I depressurized the room, but we didn't lose the hemp. How's it still growing? What the heck? Somebody has some explaining to do. I think HBM did some black magic. Maybe the hemp just got fed up and became space resistant. So all that's left is the space resistant hemp. Space poop can grow on the surface of the moon. In silicates. In bauxite. And then, of course, the other side. Oh, crap. Well, let's go ahead and turn this one on, right? Does it have redstone? Nice. This one on, too. Just do this side. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, nice. Good, good. I think we have enough to do this side. And then we can turn it on again, so we maintain our oxygen production. It's growing faster. It's moon hemp. I think I should keep enough to be able to fix it if I break it. Nice. I think I have enough to finish. Oh, one of them went on the thing. Let's get that bake light production going. Or not. I guess I could just turn it on. And then not worry about the others. Oh yeah, I could just grab more from here. Grab it off the belts. Just got one last piece of hemp to mine, but I can't get it because the fans. Ooh, here we go. Now I can turn it on. It will just run. It will run forever. Turn it on. We should have oxygen production going forever. Yes, it's running on recycle there now. So now it's just going to save oxygen. Nice. Gotta get glass for the airlocks. We have some right here. It's white concrete. Some QE sliding doors. Need 4 more of those from downstairs. And then I need, what else do I need? I think that's it. That's probably it. That's probably what I need. More factory blocks. I have those. Or laboratory blocks too. Ooh, that's perfect. Get rid of this. Okay, so I have all that. So anything else I need? Need more QE doors. Where did I put them? Where do the QE doors live? I guess they live in this one? Oh, there's one in there. One in there. One in the corner. I have 3. I need 4. Or need 2 more after 4. Oh, there we go. Got all of them. Laboratory blocks. Nether quartz. Okay. Let's go up to the surface and do what we need to do, or do what we do best, aka building. it's time to put in this layer, which I guess is large enameled tile. I don't think it's that. This goes around this layer. Usually, that's how this is. And then on this layer, it's all just these, which we're gonna run out of these pretty fast because it's a large layer to build. But at least it's a box. At least it's just a box and not anything special. Because that would be absolutely terrible. And of course, we're putting an airlock here so you can exit. Exit airlock. Nice. We'll figure out how that's gonna look in a second. But up top, we have to figure out the non-exit airlocks. What? Just these airlocks too. You need more factory blocks for that one, so I can't really do much. And then this one, same thing. Well, I guess I could just use the blue technical blocks. That'd probably look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and install the rest of these over here. And of course, this is not a room. Wait, it is a room. What do I mean? But, well, there's gonna be a layer that's gonna be not a room. It's just gonna be empty. This is the best view, honestly. I like that. Maybe what we do, instead of having it go straight out, we have the airlock kind of like glass go around. Yeah, we could do that. That'd look amazing. And then we're gonna need more of these, like I said, because this is a lot of them. Pretty much the whole build uses these. Can we finish this section? Yes, we can. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Cool. Then we will start working on that glass section. Pretty much put the glass down pretty low. Like right about here. Make it even on both sides. This could be 4 there. With 3 there. Put 4. And install these. Perfect. Cool. Do these. Just gonna make a tube basically almost. Oh, well, we're out of glass. Knew that was gonna happen. And then it's time to run out of laboratory blocks, right? So we're gonna just continue building this strip of blocks. I think we're at the edge. I think we passed it. We're at the edge. Microsoft Edge. If they steal that motto from me, I'll get them. Don't worry. Oh, and we also don't need this here, because this will just be a floor. So we just got 9 more of these back. Now, what any of this is going to do for the base, I have no idea. Because there's not much else I need. I suppose you could put bauxite processing in this area. That'd be not terrible. That'd be a great idea, actually. And then, so now we've, what have we done? Have we finished with these? Yes, we have. Okay, so if we finish with those, make them into the enameled wall, which goes around everything else. Which is going to make everything absolutely amazing. Cool, we're getting this done. It's actually getting finished. Happy with this. Now, how much sticks do we have? I just heard a cow get chopped in half. Oh, this one needs to be turned on now. Oh. Oh! Dang. That's not good. Oh my gosh. I just got launched into it. I was like, oh crap. Can I get out of this hole? Oh my gosh. If I could get out of this hole right now, things would be a lot better. Okay. Where is all of my stuff that I need? I hope my toolbox still get. Oh my gosh. Dodge saw, guys. Dodge saw. Carmageddon. Oh, that means like my stuff could have gotten shredded. Conveyor inserter. Did it get collected? What happened to it? Oh, we'll go into this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not. I think a lot of it survived. I think we just got lucky. I think we just got really lucky. I lost a bit of stuff. Let me do a quick account of what I have. I think the toolbox is what saved me right there. I think I have everything I need. Let me check. Yeah. I have a fluid ID as well. Everything is pretty much good. Yeah, I have everything. That was bad. Note to self, avoid jumping near this. In fact, we're gonna put a fence in so that doesn't happen again. I can actually place the wood right on the edge and it should be fine. Actually, this might be a worse idea. Because then I'll jump and I'll get stuck in there. Stop. Okay. Okay. Need to hurry up because that thing's catching up with me. Or I could just build up here and avoid that thing altogether. No, that's gonna vein mine. It's gonna vein mine it. Oh, there we go. Dodge saw. I'm glad I didn't lose my HEV suit because that's what would have happened reasonably. That's like what would have gone wrong. There we go. So now I at least will not die if I am stupid like I just was. And are we running recycled oxygen everywhere? Are we still producing oxygen? No, we're losing oxygen. It is making recycled oxygen. Sometimes. So I guess it's not all bad. Let's get rid of this CO2 scrubber and stuff that I don't need. Yeah. Yeah, I should sleep now. That could have been way worse. We could have lost a lot of stuff, but thankfully, somehow, none of that happened. And I don't know how. It was an act of God. It was out of my control. It was an absolute miracle. I think I lost iron. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Could have lost iron, no. Coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And then if I just run a bunch of these around. No? Is it like this? Man, these are always going to be confusing because they're both similar recipes. Perfect. I'll need more of the other thing too, which is the opposite. I need more iron. Okay, cool. I got it. Put in these. So we have to make a square of these. Put in these. Split these around the edge. Nice. I got all my technical blocks done. Like how they're called technical blocks. It's not. You know, I don't really feel like they're technical. I feel like they're concrete. I mean, they technically are technical. Are they technical? Technical blocks because it's a tech demo for being able to build your base super cool. Oh, no, no. I don't put those in there. Do these ones. I guess we'll just wait on the enameled wall, putting that in. Moon housing, moon house. 24,000 square feet. Right here. Yep, that's pretty good. 24,000 square feet. Probably not that good, actually. Is it good? I don't know. I think growing up, I lived in a house of like a couple thousand. I don't know. I actually don't know the numbers. 100 square feet, maybe. Maybe. Thousands a lot. Well, square. I don't remember. The numbers are something I don't really remember for that. Okay. This wall, half done. Half baked. Half baked wall in this layer. Are we gonna go down? We can do that. Make even more space in this layer. Once we pressurize it, we'll have to figure out what kind of stuff it needs for pressurization. It might need an extra vent. Or just punch a hole in the wall. We've already seen how that worked out earlier. Auto smelter. This way I can get glass, so I can use that to continue building the tube on the side. The glass tube. This is a weird pattern. It's an L. It's a big L for the audience, guys. Big L for the fans. Put in the factory blocks. Trying to speed build this. It's like a speed run, but no, it isn't. It's not as exciting. It's boring, actually. I can see everybody turning into skeletons right now as they watch. It's how boring it is. That floor's done, and then if we go up, gotta do this floor too. But once the floors are done, then we're on the outside for these, which we do need a bit for the outside, if I remember correctly. I just don't remember what the block is. Actually, it will be pretty obvious what the block is. It's like panel or something. What is going on? Oh, that's just the... Never mind, I know what's going on. And I suppose just put these on the sides, like that. Hope those are on the same level. That one's there, that one's also there. Perfect. Good. Seal. Yeah, just filling in the rest of this. I want to learn to program my calculator. Something I'm thinking about right now. It's relearn how to do it. I knew how to do it. I know it's like basic or something, which is interesting. That's the coding language is basic. It's not simple, but what I want to code on my calculator is to be able to do binary addition and subtraction, which there is. Maybe I could interface with the internals, so that way I could do binary subtraction, addition, and whatever other functions that they have built into the like internal systems, like the internal ALU, I guess, arithmetic logic unit inside the CPU. Because if I can interface with that, I don't have to do anything. It's all done for me, probably. Even bit shift stuff, but I don't really know what that is even for. Well, that would be for multiplication, I think. I think you use bit shift in that. There might even be stuff like that. It does turn on. Okay, perfect. Oh, we can't run all three of them at the same time? It's not a thing. Are we out of logs? What's going on here? Have we ran out of logs or something? What is this? Please insert log. You're a conveyor inserter, right? Oh, he's getting quasi-conducted. He's getting quasi-conducted. God dang it. Now he's working. That is terrible. Terrible stuff right there. We gotta do the wall. You know, there's a joke I can make about that, but I don't think people are ready for it yet. It's too soon. Too soon, so I'm not gonna make the joke. It's my plan. Maybe in 2028 we'll figure that out. Maybe not. Ooh, we need more. I think we're almost done with the technical blocks, which is good. And we have to go up to the top to do the final airlocks. Those ones should not take that much glass, so we can do those easy. Find out what glass we need, just install it. Then we'll be done with the build. Which isn't necessarily that difficult. It just, usually I get distracted. One more round of these. Like 5 more of them should do. And I can just jump around this. Never mind. I'm not jumping around that. I'm not getting up there. Not getting up there. Wait. Got it. Cool. Now I can just finish these off. And I think this needs to be extended all the way to the end. Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of these technical blocks again. How do we produce mass strontium for the fusion? That's actually something I think I know the answer to. Strontium. I know wait, you need strontium 90 or just regular strontium? Strontium's gonna be harder than, there's bedrock ores from Eve, if we get that far. However, if you can use strontium 90 somehow, I'm not sure how you would use strontium 90, honestly, but this is easier to get because you can just get that from Fallout. It's a product of Fallout. If we look at Fallout, you can get strontium 90 as a product, or maybe not anymore. Used to be. Can't use 90 sadly. There's also, okay, so there's bedrock ore fragments from the moon if we have rare earth, which I think we have that. It's there's also the Eve product, which is just washed with sulfuric acid. This one's treated with high performance solvent, gets us strontium bedrock fragments. I think you know how to do these. Oh, there's ones from lathe as well if we do it with solvent. Minimus can do it with high performance solvent. Right now we don't have a great way of doing it, but just treating our stuff with pretty much every planet gives it. Every planet has it. Okay. Except for Duna has it too. Not much. The best one is Eve because it gives you a full ingot of strontium at each one. I'll send back some more of the moon substance. Yes. Because I think I probably have like 5 stacks of it right now. If I send that back, then you should be able to produce a bit of strontium. It's going to be slow. Okay, I have a stack and 8 pieces. But it's going to be slow, but you will be able to get strontium from this. According to JEI, which might be trustworthy, but I don't know. How much rare earths are in these? Excellent. So we're at 1.9 rare earth. Why is it not coming? Okay, just leave it at 0. It will get there eventually. It will get there at some point. Pretty sure I just heard a cow get chopped in half, but that's perfect. My little exterminator robot's doing his job. And then, of course, time to finish this, because that is top priority right now for me. Finishing this, then started to work on those rockets. I guess we're going to do a very large disc here. No, this is wrong. These need to be actually the super clear glass. There we go, bubble glass. I don't know why it's called bubble glass. I think it's just super clear. Actually, maybe it is called bubble because it looks like a bubble. But that in my opinion, that's just a stupid name. Just call it super clear glass. This looks dumb. Just do it like around the trim. That's not the correct material, but it'll be fine. It looks good. Stamp of approval. Finish this one. Oh, wait, did I put the door in? I didn't, did I? The QE door, We must have these so we can actually not waste oxygen. And of course, remember the reason I'm installing these airlocks is so if I decide, hey, I'm gonna walk out this one and leave this door open, I can just go use the other one when I come up to here and go, oh, I left this one open. The more airlocks you have, the better. What is that? What did I just see? I just saw something. Was it this thing? I saw something walking this way. That was weird. That was odd. That actually was strange. I think it was just the buzzsaw, because it kind of looks like a person almost. But that was really strange for a second. It could have been the buzzsaw, honestly. It probably was just the buzzsaw. But that just in the corner of my eye, I'm like, who is that? Is that a cow? And then, of course, this room needs to be built. We have 7 pieces of glass left, so we're really not going to finish it, but that's okay. That's fine. Need to do the outsides of factory blocks. Ooh, we could just, nah, we don't have the tool on me. Yeah, it looks good. It's work in progress. Put in these. Feels like an SCP facility, honestly. Oh, we just did the thing. We just did the thing right there. Oops. It's my bad, guys. I was well aware that I was doing the thing totally. Totally aware that I was doing the thing right there. You guys gotta stop me from doing that. It was actually pretty stupid of me. Wall panels. Get the wall panels. Put them in place. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh. This room is so dark. So dark. But I'm out of lights to put in there, so it will just be that way for the end of its time. So how am I gonna get into that room when there's not really a block there to step on? I guess just run. Oh, maybe not. Or I could just build across like this. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Nice. Intended to be that way. Not just a failure, a oversight. Hello. Where is the fancy ones? Give me the fancy ones. Put in these. Nice. Jump. And jump. Okay, we need more stone. Yep, more stone. Should have a bunch of it in the boxes. Cool. Stone is good. Literally the last material we need. The final material to build everything inside the structure. 64. We're gonna need more quartz, I think. I think we're gonna run out of quartz before we run out of stone this time. Nope, wrong room. Wrong room. Yep. Wrong room. I guess yeah, this will do. Spam out that layer. Then we'll figure out what we need for the other layer. That took a lot. Yeah, that's not going to leave a lot for the rest of it. Maybe we can get this section caught up. Or we could just finish this section. I think we'll try to finish this section. We could at least do one layer, because it's 32 blocks long. There's no way we're going to finish this section. Sent you 14 fluorescent lights in case you needed. Thank you. I will go ahead and put them in the dark room. And I'm gonna also finish the glass for the other thing. Oh, this is gonna look great. Gonna finish this section here. So for this, we're just gonna put in some more of that bubble glass. Finish that. I guess we put in a seal like this. I don't know. I don't remember. But that would be the airlock. We just do twice the seal it used to be. Perfect. Do it on the other side too. That's why I did this tube shape, is so you could go out either side, and it gives you a lot of choices, I guess, to say the least. And it's gonna go like this. Nice. So then you could be like, oh, I want to go check that. Perfect. I have an access to that. I could put out some flooring here and like create like some kind of catwalk or something. But that's too much extra. That's extra. We don't need to do that. We just need to get everything finished. And to do that is quite simple. I think we put in 3 on the bottom. No, it's just 2. It's 2, 2, 2, 2. That's weird. But okay. Build across 2. This is a very strange tube, but I guess it works. We don't need that glass anyway. Get him out of here. The final glass. The final glass. That's it. Let's go ahead and do it. Nice. Oh, wait. Not nice. I missed 2 pieces. Oh, come on. Okay. I really like this floor because this is just in the middle for some reason. It just gets in the way. Sarcasm right there. This room is so dark. But don't worry, we can fix that. With some fluorescent lighting. Truly a Walmart moment. It's actually not bad. It's actually really well lit. Well, that's unsurprising. It's really the fancy lighting from HBM mod. It's always better than regular lighting. Torches even. I think there's another room that's like this. This room. No, this room. This one is dark. Yeah, we could put in some of these. Space AG right there. And that should be most of the layers of the base finished. We just have one final thing to do. That thing is quite simple. Get more factory, or more of the other blocks to finish it up with. Because we don't have them. We don't have the necessary quartz for those. But it's okay. The moon is full of quartz, so this makes it really easy. Quartz and stone. To make these final blocks so I can get to the space part. So let's head up. Let's take these. We're just gonna make a bunch of those. This hopefully is enough to finish it. I've got a section that's 16, and these are tall sections, so like, if I do the math, this actually multiplies to where this is not happening. That's not happening. So that's really bad. Then we still have to do the exterior. Ugh, exterior. Terrible. Yeah, that used up a lot of them. So how many more columns will I need to do after I build the columns out? Because the height is the worst section. Actually, it's easier to just build by layers instead of columns. Unless you build down. Then I suppose it might be easy. Oh, come on. That should have been not that hard. And we could also put in windows on the same side to save us some work. So then it's two blocks between each side's windows. Because each window is like 6 blocks right there. 6 blocks I don't need to have made out of quartz and stone. Right? That's what it is in the middle. Or is it actually the 4? No, it isn't. It's just 2. What? What? How? It is, oh, it is 4. It is 4. Okay. Well, we'll find the middle, which is not there, but is right here. Perfect. And then it's on to the final part, making quartz and stuff. Getting our final final stone churned out. Final stone right here. Oh, come on. Hurry. We've limited time. I guess we could put in the glass windows. While we wait. Remove the QE door over here, or the not QE door over here. Since it's already got the QE doors installed, we can just seal these up. Nice. Then we can head up to here, check this layer. These are gonna get removed soon. Because, yes. Well, because we actually are pressurizing everything almost soon, so it will be removed. I don't know what I'm doing with these. I guess I'm gonna add a roof to this. It doesn't need a roof though. That's a technical block. Oh, hey, I could just... That's easy. Just put in more technical blocks and it'll be easy. I guess we're building a roof here. Okay. And then we need to add in the border of these. Finish the wall. Add in the border. Sounds like political statement right there. We're not gonna go down there and try to seal that into. That'd be absolutely stupid. It'd take too much time. However, we do need to seal the reactor. That is not sealed still. Because the reactor has this pipe, which runs water through it. So if I seal it, it won't run water through it. Well, it will run water through it, but it won't be a problem anymore. And it could be sealed like this. Pretty sure. As long as we bury every single pipe, we can save on our sealed pipes. Then we also have to seal this thing in. Go to here and seal this one in. And it's sealed. Perfectly sealed. So now I don't have to deal with it. Good. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and put in this. Put in this. Okay. This is gonna need a bit more factory blocks, I think. Obviously, it's gonna need a bit more factory blocks. We can always finish gravelifying Walmart into the crater some other time. It's a Chernobyl landfill right there. Chernobyl landfill. That's what happens if they liquidated it and just buried it in gravel instead of putting a sarcophagus on it. It's like a typical American nuclear disaster right there. Weldon Springs. Just buried in gravel. Alright guys. We got all this nuclear waste. Just bury it in some gravel. I mean, I suppose it's not a bad idea. If your gravel pile is big enough. Deep enough. I feel like it's missing something there, but... Well, it's missing windows, but... For this wall, it's going to be Linux. So... And if we hit Shift F9, F9... Yep, shows me exactly where it is. I just did that by eyeballing it. Just eyeball it. So this way, now that it's almost finished, I will never have to work on this section of the build again. Or well, hopefully never again. It means the next episodes will be absolutely wonderful with no building. I hope. Unless we go to Moho. We might build out of cobblestone. That's good. It's 4:45 in the morning. Doing good on time. Oop. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? This airlock. You like things to be easily accessible, so make them easily accessible. I am almost done with the build. Oh my gosh. This takes forever. And I've actually just been working on it constantly. Been 100% focused on the build. For the most part. I don't think I've actually been distracted that day with anything stupid. Then, do we have any factory blocks too? Okay, we don't have factory blocks right now. We're gonna take the iron, we're gonna take out a few more stacks of these. We're gonna run these into here. We're just gonna get those factory blocks done. That will speed us up. When we come back down, we'll have the exterior pieces ready. Once we have the interior done, which we almost do. We just have to install a few pieces. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, these are the right height. Like this. I feel like that wall on the side needs a window. Needs windows. But I said it's Linux, so it's not gonna have windows. It's gonna have window. Maybe? No. Then we're just gonna place in all of these. Only takes 12 for that side, and or no, it takes 16, well, 8 per side. Ah, perfect. Math is mathing, and this is done. It's actually able to be sealed now. Ooh, sealable. Sealable room right here. I'm gonna need 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are gonna become my steps, so I don't accidentally fall off the sides of the thing every time I try to jump on it. So, yeah. How am I gonna do that? Well, I'm just gonna make these into, I guess these. I'm just gonna shove them on the side. Cool. Then I know there's a step there. It looks pretty stupid, but it works. So it's not very stupid, is it? The rest of these are gonna become these, so I can finish the roof. I don't know why there's a roof here. There we go. I guess I could do the wall like that too, honestly. I think this doesn't look bad. It's a nice addition. It's like a shield from meteorites or something. And yes, I'm not gonna have enough to finish the other side. Nice. Then it's onto those factory blocks, getting this area sealed. So we'll go down and get it sealed first. This is the best view, honestly. We're gonna get it sealed, we're gonna install a fan so it runs. So to seal it, all I have to do should just be to cut this airlock off. This is a great moment. Hold on. Is this sealed? Oh yeah, that is sealed. Okay, cool. But is it sealed? Like, I need to make sure. I need to triple, double check, quadruple check. Like, I actually need to verify that that is a sealed thing. Oh yeah, it's sealed. Yup. It's sealed, guys. Squared. Squared right there. Cool. Sealed, squared. Now I can just jump up. Hopefully that's sealed. I'm a little unsure. Ah, it is sealed. Look at that. I have a sealed building. It's massive. This is running on liquid oxygen and it's expending tons. Because we can't keep up with the hydrogen production right now. I guess we could have just started dumping hydrogen. I put that in upstairs in the chest. But I want to turn on that fan. So we're gonna make a lever. So I can launch myself. I want to see how far I fly. Vertical. One of these. Okay, and we have stone, right? Yes. Brilliant. That's not how you do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. We just throw those in there. We don't need them. Put our stone together with our stick. Stick and stone. Break. No bones. It's a lever. Nice. Look at that. It's an absolute send it. Absolutely send it with this thing. Although, you can float long enough that it kills you. The longer you're floating, it just counts as falling, is what it used to do. This is not the correct layer. Nice. Nope. Nope. Okay, so maybe not that useful, but let's see if this connects. Hell yeah. And there's no problems with the hemp farm doing weird stuff. It's just producing bakelite right now. Are we loaded on wood right now? Oh yeah, we are loaded on wood. Stop producing wood and start producing the other substance. Well, oh my gosh, we're loaded on sticks too. Overspeed. Overspeed. How much charcoal? Ah, good on charcoal. Good on coke. Oh, I'm on fire now. This is a typical episode. Goofy episode. Oh god. Oh god. What did I drop? That was my phone. Perfect. I needed to drop that. Got an alarm. It's about to go off. Gonna tear out these. Oop, that was a cow. Hear it get chopped in half. What did I come up here for, though? Oh, where's it at? Isn't in this box, right? Cool. And soon I will be heading to Moho, I think. I just need to start building that rocket, and then we can figure that out. Figure out what the statistics are and what I needed to be looking at. And if I'm producing this much hydrogen, I need to be venting that much hydrogen as well. What if I put hydrogen in the air? That'd probably be a terrible idea, honestly. Pressurize with hydrogen. Does that connect? That would be weird if that connected. What the heck? Why you place backwards? Place in a way that makes sense. Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense either. I'm just now realizing. I just place it like, give it one of these, right? Just place it in. No, stop. I swear, if it places wrong one more time, something's gonna explode. Just do it right. There we go. Hydrogen now. Please. Please do the hydrogen. I need to get rid of that stuff. It's kinda not useful right now. So, if it's got hydrogen, dump it. Dump it. As Bogdanov would say. Is it actually dumping? Does it not dump? Oh, it does dump. But it doesn't produce any, like, vapors. Pollution. Pollution max. XDD. Oh, what? How are we back to... We're at top of oxygen. We're full on oxygen. It's actually climbing. This is perfect. This base is all sealed, so it's all connected to one room. Well, to multiple rooms, but every section of the base is sharing that green room pretty much, where we're chopping down a hemp. So if we're sharing that with every room, then theoretically we will never use oxygen, as long as we're chopping it and it's growing. Which means getting this to run is like a top priority. But the problem is it doesn't always recycle, because it's not the best at it, I guess. I guess I just need to plant more of this stuff. If I find extra. Be fast. Don't get chopped in half. Holy crap. You can see the grabber in there. Trying to get your soul. It's like from Terraria, the thing in the Terraria stuff in the jungle. It's out to get you, bro. I'm glad I didn't leave these open. I bet the ones on the top are. This means there's twice the chance I could leave one of them open and then instantly vaporize all the oxygen. That's great. That's perfect. That is how it should be, I suppose. But we're gonna take this and just build it all the way across. And it should just work. There we go. Wait, this is on the other side too. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. Pretty sure it doesn't actually extend onto the side. If we look at that side, it's just flat. It shouldn't be like have a border on it. Unless it does. But I think I've seen screenshots of it where it doesn't have a border, so. I mean, we could build the space base larger, but not today. No space base expansion. Ever. This is too big. Too big. I mean, it does fit all your stuff in it, so that's actually not that bad. I suppose it's not terrible, but yeah, it doesn't go around there. So then on this side, I just go flat. Spam it out. Nice. Whole section is built. So that means on the moon, the only things we have to do are demolish Walmart, which is really easy. And, well, going to Moho is my next priority. So really, I don't really care about that other thing. And all of these new exits from the base will provide me with quite a bit of mobility, thankfully. So this is where it's at. I think I'll install a second layer of QE doors just for that extra. Actually, no, don't do that here. That's a stupid idea. It's like, oh, I almost opened this. Maybe here would be a great place for one. Nope, I don't need to go that high. I need to go to this one. What the heck? This thing is really not trustable. BSCCO being produced. Good. That is, that sounds amazing. But it also sounds like it's a horrible thing to try to produce. Sounds like it's painful. And I'm gonna just dump off all of these over here and not get chopped in half all the way. The project has been finished. Now it's time for me to move on to the other tasks that we set out to do. So we have to get the launch pad up and the VAB and also the Stardar, which is over at Walmart still. So we have to go to Walmart, pick up and grab that. We also have the VAB, which is somewhere. Probably in here, yes. And so now it's all about getting also fuel. We might want to grab a tiny bro. It's 5. Okay. It's 5 a.m. guys. We're gonna just, I think we'll leave through the top this time. I don't ever see myself using the top that much. Come on. Drop down and land on it. Nice. All the way. To the top. Wait, that, okay, never mind. But, looks like, I mean, we could just put like one giant window there if we wanted one. Just one giant window that goes across. Yeah, we need to fill in all that with gravel. That looks stupid. Do I put it on the side or out the back? I think out the back. That makes the most sense. Then just tear out all of this. Auto smelter. Then just install. Nice. VAB is installed. Then launchpad. And I can make these look pretty at some other time, but not now. Because we've finished the base. So I don't want to bother with that. Nope. Nope. Gotta dig this nice and deep, apparently. Okay, maybe I need to go a little bit further this direction. How big is this? How big is it? Oh, it's actually massive. But I think it will fit right here. If I just go a couple more blocks this way, like 2 more blocks should do. Then I can tear out this. I have to go at 5:30. So that's... I should leave at 5:20. Yeah, that's tactical. Good plans right there. Of course, we're using liquid hydrogen fuel, so I'm not getting as much forest with that, but it will be fine. There we go. Is that that's the wrong direction? I guess if I place it on this side, just try to get it in there. Oh, nope, never mind. That don't fit. That don't fit right. Right here. Nope, nope. Next one. Next one. Try it right there. There we go. That looks better. Biogas rocket. Terrible idea. We'll never do that. Unless it exists, maybe. If it ends up existing, because I said something. Maybe. Start arc and go on the side or the roof. Honestly, it would be cool to put it on the roof. But it would make the build really unbalanced looking, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to put the starter on the side. I think that makes the most sense. We just have to get some more jumps, get over there. And we should have the starter. Nice. Interplanetary transceiver dish that can locate signals from other planets and discover safe landing zones. Requires hard drive to program. Yep. Typical starter. Because then we have to figure out how we're gonna get the circuits or whatever it needs for the launch. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. For now, we're just going to place the starter over on this side of the building to balance everything. Since it's pretty large and it will add balance to it. But we need to get a drive. And I don't remember what that even requires and what that entails. Drive. And we should have a vacuum set up so we can make such a drive. Drive processor tier 2 will require the vacuum solder. The drive processor tier 1 also requires the vacuum solder. However, we need the tier 1. And I don't know if I have all the stuff for that, but I think I do. Then we could just power the vacuum solder off of a couple solar panels. Put it outside. I don't know if it's still in there. It is. Okay. No, stop. Stop. Get rid of that. Perfect. Oh, and it does have all the stuff I need to make it. Okay. Needed, what does it need? It needs capacitors, though. I can make capacitors on the moon. That is not a difficult thing to do. That is just aluminum. That's literally what the moon's got on it. It's aluminum. Lots of aluminum on the moon. Which door did they go out? You know, hopefully they're all sealed. Yes, this one? Maybe? No. Alright, well, what do I need to do? I need to put in... need to set up solar panels and hook up my thing to it. I think I can just put it out here if I wanted to. Or I could do it in a place that makes actual sense. Or set it up over here. Like right over here, I guess. I'm not going to do that. That is a dumb idea. Boom. This will do for now. Supply it with power from solar panels, like I said. And then we just have to pop into this door. If that's difficult, we'll see. How many attempts does it take? Oh, got it. Drop. Jump. Run. And then find solar panels. We have tons of them. That's probably more than enough. You probably only need 2 for it. Actually, it might take more energy than that. I'm gonna bring 6. I already have cables on me. I could just switch over to the other thing, and I have cables. Perfect. Cool. Then we can start looking at getting Moho. But we also need a drive processor, right? Oh my gosh. don't have CRTs, do I? I have them. Oh, I do have the capacitors too. I need those. And CRTs. Okay. We're cooking. And these as well. We're cooking. 2 rubber. Some of those and some iron powder. And I have all of that. I actually have iron powder in this box. Oh my gosh. Rubber? Where do you have rubber at though? Right here? Yes. Looks like I might be successful in producing this pretty rapidly. Yeah, literally done. Processor. And this thing doesn't even need energy, does it? Drive. Is that made in the assembly machine? I don't know why I was making chem plants. I need a drive processor. Cool. Two of those. Then we'll start building. Put all this stuff back in this box. Except for those. I need microchips. And I need the circuit boards. Oh, that's alarm clock. Alarmageddon. How much sticks? Many sticks. Killer machine right there. Don't trust it. That cow is really lucky. Running recycled air right now. Oh my gosh. This whole thing runs recycled air. That's how good my base is. Because if it's constantly running recycled air in every single room, it will never be expending oxygen. That means we have the space base of all time on the moon. Except we need to go outside. We need to touch sand in this case. We're going to install the solar panels, which should be enough to power this thing. I have a feeling though, I don't trust solar panels necessarily with powering machines, but oh, look at that. Look at all the power it's got. We can even put in a power saving upgrade too, just in case. Oh yeah, it needed that. For real. It like actually needs a power saving upgrade to work. Unless I put in 4 solar panels. I think we need double the power and then put in the power saving upgrade. We can make that. There we go. It will just take a long time to make. Just make one. Please just make one. Okay? I'm gonna take out my capacitors once my drive is made. Okay, stop. So we have the tier 1 drive processor. And with this, I can make a scientific discovery on how these work. But I think we insert this. Actually, no, that goes into the drive processor. Okay. Then we need a drive for it. One of these, which is made in the soldering station. Inside. Cool. We need 2 of those. We need 1 for the moon, and then we need 1... Well, we already have 1 for the moon, right? I think it's still in my rocket. I don't actually know. We'll head over there. And it's 5:12, so we're doing good on time. Considering we're probably not building the rocket today. However, we did a good job. Did an absolutely wonderful job today. And let's put all of these back. These 2. Alright. Cool. So we gotta get the this, and then we also need the other thing that I left over there, the chips. But if we have chips on this, oh my gosh, we don't. Okay. Well, That's a sad moment right there. And I don't want to run all the way around the building. This might be the fastest way out for us, but like, do the jump. That is not the best jump. Okay, that was not as perfect as I wanted. Give me those. Crap. This door is going to absolutely make me go insane. You have to bounce off the ceiling to jump in there. No, 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 no. Stop that. I think the fan is not that useful. I think the fan fails to exceed my expectations and how useful it is. But it's okay. Yeah. So we need to make drives. Probably 2 of them should do. I think it only needs... Yeah, needs like 2 to make each one. So we're gonna make those hard drives, and then we're gonna kill all these cows. Starting with that one. Then we can start processing drives in the tier 2 drive processor now. Which does require power, I think. But I don't remember. Where am I even gonna put this at? I could just put it anywhere, really. I mean, that's a really good question, actually. I guess I could put it right there. But it'd just be wrong feeling. I mean, this is okay, well, it works. If it works, it's fine. We're gonna put in the drive processor tier 2. Then we're gonna... It's not mine. It's weird. Okay. But we're gonna go to the starter and get that. And then we can start calculating out the VAB stuff in a next episode, I guess. Because we need to make a bunch of pieces of rockets for that. So that way we have mass to calculate with. However, we can get Moho now on the thing. Because it needs to be processed, and we just... Processing tier 1, there it is, right? Now it's Earth. Like, Minmus, Lathe, Moho. Perfect. Give it to me. Loading height map. Oh, cool. Okay, so these are islands. Or they're not islands, but I kind of hope that they are islands. That's too steep. Area not flat. But what do you mean it's not flat? Ah, that's a valid location. Is that lava or is that an island? I'm kind of concerned. Hopefully that's an island. I mean, it looks like it could be one. Like I'm telling that this is okay. What is? Because this area is flat technically. Target altitude 49. I guess it's 65 is gonna keep me safe. So we're gonna put it at 65. Please select that one. -2. I hope it's perfect. We can take that to the drive processor now. And then... Yeah. I hope I put in the 65 and not the 49. I mean, I checked, so it should be fine. Cool. So let's go ahead and put this in my drive processor. Process it, please. Start drive processing. Cool, do it. Done. Then I could probably start looking at the statistics for it, but that will be a next episode thing. I'm gonna grab the moon ID. So then we can go from the moon to this planet. And with that, we have finished every single thing I need to do today. In the next episode, I can start working on the rocket. Will I build a base on Moho? I don't think so at this time. I think we're just, if we go there, we're going to build a lawn base. Is this my rocket? I hope it is. Well, it should be mine. Should be my return trip back to Earth. So when I have gotten the crystals and things, I'm not bringing up much with me to Moho. I'm not bringing up any fancy stuff. Oh. I mean, I guess I could just put in the Moho drive to this thing. Insert next drive to continue. Well, I want that one. Okay, yeah, we do need a new moon drive for this. That's fine. Okay. Well, we've came, we've seen, we've done, and we figured out that to go to Moho, we'll need a new moon drive. We'll need to build probably a very small launch stage, but then a very large return stage. Because I'm assuming that the gravity on Moho will probably prevent us from leaving, due to the fact that it's so close to the sun. And I'm guessing it's close to the sun because it's all lava, mostly. Although it's a pretty cool planet. And on the surface of it are so many crystals and things. And in fact, you can even harvest the magma for arsenic. Or gallium, or whatever it is called. Although, I'm not bringing up a drill with me. Maybe next episode we make a drill and bring it up with me. That'd be probably a good idea. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna be done.